Hello guys, how are you doing? Happy Salah once again. I just want to talk about something this morning. Let me move close to the camera. My name is Ambassador Queen Blessing Ibigesin, popularly known as Black Queen. I'm a Nollywood actress and a filmmaker. I'm the president and founder of Queen Blessing Foundation and the vice president of Association of Movie Producers Nigeria. Okay, so there's something that has been bothering me, and you know me, I like to talk about topics to teach people, and and some people might be doing it and probably don't know that it is actually wrong. Okay, so there's what you call priority. I'll use myself as an example. Now, when I used to be a tenant, my priority was my house rent first. After paying my rent, I would then pay my children's school fees, and then after that I can now start taking care of other things. Now, the reason why my rent was my priority was because I need a roof over my head for me to think clearly. We need a roof over my head for a child to even be able to go to school and have somewhere to come back to. Okay, that was why rent was my priority, and by the grace of God now I have my own house. I have tenants as well, and so when it comes to rent issue, that has now, by the grace of God, left my life completely. Okay, so my priority first of all now is my children's fees. After paying my children's fees, every other thing can follow. Okay, now that is priority. Now the reason I'm making this video is it's like some people are missing. They are missing what they should do. What they should make priority is not what they're making their priorities. And it won't be nice if I say I build, I don't destroy, and there are things I should talk about and I don't talk about them. I think I've talked about how things should be people's priority in videos, but I've never really made a video about these things like this. So I'm putting this out there. Okay, so the reason I'm making this video is this. Few days ago, somebody sent me a WhatsApp message where he sent a proof of a POS teller where he had deposited deposited 30,000 naira to an agent or something like that for flight tickets. Now, he said he wanted to travel from Kano to Abuja, so the flight is 50k, so he deposited 30,000 naira and he wanted me to give him 20,000 to complete the money. And I sent him a message that I don't have money at the moment because I'm traveling abroad by the end of the month. I'm also looking for money for my ticket. Okay, and of course I'm looking for money for ticket because I wish there was how I can enter bus to Germany. I for enter bus to Germany. So I'm looking for money to complete my economy class ticket, not a business class, because that's what I can afford because of all the bills, the many never ending bills that I have. Talking about priority. So my own is not taking a business class, is to take a flight that can take me there, and then I come down and I can do whatever it is I want to do out there and come back to my country. So when I sent him that message that I was also looking for money to buy my ticket to travel, and time has come, in fact the agent has even booked my ticket, that if I don't pay the balance of the money, he won't give me my ticket. He then said, okay, God will provide. So we left it at that. The next day, he sent another message and said that he know that in all honesty I have told him I don't have money, and he knows I was sincere about it, but that right now if I don't send him 10,500, his children will not write exam. Now, we all know that every school has finished the exam. Every school, in fact some schools are already on holiday if I'm not mistaken. My son has even finished his exam, although they haven't given them a pass to come back home yet. Okay, now let's even assume that yes, he was saying the truth, that the children want to write exam. The same you that sent me a teller to show that you paid somebody 30,000 naira part payment for a flight ticket from Kano to Abuja, and you wanted me to pay the balance of 20,000. Let's even forget about when he gets to Abuja, how is he going to come back to Lagos where he's based, or how is he going to go back to Kano? Let's forget about that, which means that he has to still call people to give him money for flights, because you're going for a business meeting. You don't know how that business meeting is going to end. Even if they tell you come and collect money, you can get there and things will change. So those are the things people need to put in mind when they are hoping on money that is not already in their accounts. in their control, in the vicinity where they can control it and say this is where the money is, I can just go there and take it. Okay, so let's move forward. Now I read the message and it was appalling. I was upset. I wanted to do a voice note to really speak my mind the way I was feeling at that moment, but I just realized, you know what, somebody wey senior you, no matter wetin the person do, you need to give am respect. So sometimes in respecting people who do not respect themselves, it's just to keep them quiet and just ignore them. And especially when it is somebody who you have actually done so much for, more than once, twice, 3 times, you have given them money to start up a business they told you they want to start and never started it. They never started it. So they want to continue to be collecting money from you, and they know that you are hustling. It's not like I am hustling. Let me make it clear so everybody will understand. It's not like I have this money stashed up somewhere. I'm hustling. I'm trying to make ends meet. I'm trying to pay my bills. I need to look after my mom. I need to look after my children. Biologically, I have 1 son, but I have 5 adopted daughters. I need to look after them. I need to look after myself. And of course, you know, the industry where I am is showbiz. I need to also look good. I need to do a lot of things. At 42, I need to slow down on work. Okay, so that I will not die young. So what it then means is that as I'm slowing down, the bills are not slowing down. So it then means that I need to first of all look after myself and family, my children, which are my responsibility, before I start thinking of any other person. Okay, so when I saw that message, what came into my mind was that if you know your priorities, if you were setting your priorities right, you will not go and deposit 30,000 naira for a flight ticket when your children needs to balance 10,500 naira to their school to write the exam. You would have put your children first, pay that 10,500, use 5,000 naira or less from Kano to Abuja by road, because it's not more than 5 hours. Okay, then the remaining money that will be with you will still be up to 15k. You can eat from there. You can even pay your way by road, either back to Kano or back to Lagos. Now you wouldn't need to ask anybody for money if you were setting your priorities right. When it comes to flying, flying is luxury. It's not a priority. It's luxury. And if you don't have money, it becomes luxury for you. But when you have the money, it becomes like a normal person who just picked their bag and they want to go to the car park to enter bus. I travel by road, not because I don't have money to fly. I started flying when tickets for flight was about maybe 7,000 naira or 6,000 something. So I've been flying for so many years. But that doesn't mean that when I want to go somewhere by road, I don't go. Sometimes when me and my friends are going for parties or going for somewhere and we need to charter a vehicle or we need to go with our own vehicle, I love road trips. We travel. Yes, we agree that our roads are bad and everything, but people are still plying those roads. Now, why am I saying this? When I'm going to Edo State, if I'm going to stop in Benin, I fly. When I'm going to pass Benin, I go by road. Reason is because by the time I get to Benin by air, sometimes they will delay my flight. By the time I get to Benin, it's already evening, and then I'm struggling at night to get to where I'm going to. People that have gone by road would have even forgotten that they travel, and we are going to the same place. So I made up my mind that anytime I'm going to pass Benin to anywhere, I'm not going to fly. So that's what I've been doing. Okay? Now, when you send a message that your children are not going to write the exam because of 10,500, and you deposited 30,000 naira to buy a flight ticket, and you're looking for a balance of 20,000, how do you expect that person that you already asked for balance of flight ticket to answer you? Because you're not setting your priorities right. The person will just see you as a joker, because that's exactly how I saw that message. That's exactly how the message was irritating. Okay, it was irritating. You don't do that. You don't take advantage of people. I ask people for help. Even up till now, as I did like this, I dey ask people for help. Okay, I dey ask people for help. I go say I want travel, oh, give me parts of my ticket, or give me a small thing, or buy my ticket for me. Now, if I'm asking for somebody to buy me ticket and I tell the person buy me business class, are you not seeing that myself I'm sick in the head? Because you're already asking for something you don't have. You're not going to go and ask for the ultimate thing. You're going to ask for it, and the person will not choose. Well, even if the person tell me say I won't buy you business class, I go tell am make he give me the money. I go buy economy class, carry the remaining balance, do some other things when I want to. That is when I'm going abroad, which I don't have a choice. I must have to fly, because there's no road, there's no bus stop, there's no way I can go and enter bus and say I'm traveling. Okay? Then when it is Nigeria, then I'll now go and tell somebody, come and give me money to buy tickets. e get as that person go dey to you, then you go say okay buy me ticket. That's a different thing. Then you are asking for that ticket, not that tomorrow you now come and say my pikin no pay school fees. So your pikin no pay school fees, you're asking me to buy you ticket. Why didn't you just ask me to pay your child's school fees? That is what will come into that person's head. So we need to set our priorities right when it comes to things. And when it comes to people that have kind heart, you people should stop taking advantage of them. Because when you keep taking advantage of people that have kind heart, the day they will decide they will not give you people any help again, no matter what, even if the person is dying, they will never answer, because they will all think that you are using them the same way you have been using them. So even when you now seriously need that help, you will not get it. So rather than spoil the future of what you're going to get, or the future of some other people coming to ask that person for help and the person will not do it, don't do it. Let's have some dignity. Let's have some self-respect. Okay? You are not entitled to anybody helping you. If anybody decides to help you, the person help you because he wants to help you. You are not entitled to it. The only people that are entitled for their children to take care of them are mothers and fathers, because you must take care of your mother and your father for your days to be long. And then you must take care of the children that you brought to this world. The children that you brought to this world are not anybody's responsibility but your responsibility. You need to get that in the back of your mind at all time. Don't make it look like, oh, your pikin never pays school fee. You born your pikin. If I want to do anything for the child, I can do it when I have it. But you cannot come and make it look like if I don't do it, I have offended you. And if you look at it as an offense, I truly don't care. Because if you set your priorities right, you will not ask me for that money in the first place. You want to fly, you are looking for balance to fly, yet your children have not paid 10,500, but you had 30,000 to deposit for flight tickets. So it means that you don't know your priorities. You need to begin to set your priorities right. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to put this out here. Do you think me not replying that message because I didn't want to insult him, you think I did right by not replying? And you think you agree with me that for somebody who had 30,000 to deposit for a flight ticket from Kano to Abuja, which is just a stone throw, and did not pay 10,500 for the children, do you think that person knows exactly? Do you think that person knows what he's doing? Or do you think the person is setting their priorities right? For me, I felt offended that you would ask me for 10,500 a day after you asked me for 20,000 naira to balance your flight ticket. So if you have money to fly, why didn't you pay your children's school fees? Taking a flight is luxury. It's just like you are hungry, you come to a canteen and you are begging for food and you are telling the person to give you fried rice instead of white rice, and you are also asking for bushmeat instead of pomo. That's exactly how it is. If you are asking for something, you cannot come and go and choose what you want. You will ask and allow the person give you what they want to give. And you cannot have children and not take care of them, and you are not living a big man life when you are not taking care of your children. It's very, very unfair. So that's why I just decided to do. I'm still very, very upset. I decided to just do this video so that you guys can chook your mouth in it and see whether I was right or wrong. Once again, happy Salah, guys. I love you.